With my 1 pound of ground beef, I need a half of a white onion. We're gonna go ahead and get that right into our skillet, as well as garlic. I'm gonna put a tablespoon of chopped garlic right in here, and we'll get this whole thing sauteed up. Now I'm gonna add 1 red bell pepper. Ooh, my dog's excited about this. And 1 green bell pepper. Oh my gosh, these flavors together, so delicious. I also want to season this a bit more, so a little bit of garlic powder, okay? So we have the garlic in there, we have onions, garlic powder now, and of course, onion powder. So we'll just put a nice healthy sprinkle of that right in there, and then we'll get this right back on the heat and all mixed together. Okay, wow, that is looking so good. My peppers are softened, those onions are cooked. Now we're going to take our baked beans that I have set into my casserole dish, and I'm going to take the contents here, my beef, my peppers, and my onions, and I'm going to dump them all in there with those beans. Okay, this is 3 pounds of Bush's regular original baked beans. Of course, you can make your own baked beans. It's super simple to make your own recipe, but you know what? I want ease and convenience, and I want to get this guy into my oven nice and quick. That is looking absolutely magnificent. We'll just spread this out and get it on top of those beans. Yum. Next, I'm bringing in mustard, Heinz mustard. Love this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put a healthy squeeze of mustard all across the top of that meaty goodness, those peppers and those onions. We'll just get it a little bit back and forth action. Love that mustard. Yum. I'm gonna follow up with America's favorite condiment, ketchup. This is gonna be Heinz ketchup, so I'm using Heinz for my ketchup and my mustard here. You know, some people are partial, they love Heinz. Other people really love French's or Hunt's. So use what you love. Just load it up with your ketchup and your mustard, right? There it is, looking so tasty. Next, molasses, okay? I wanna sweeten this whole thing up, right? We have the baked beans in there. There's gonna be a little bit of molasses. You can use maple syrup or whatever you want, but I love that thick, deep flavor that molasses offers. So I'm just gonna put a nice drizzle of that. Then I have brown sugar. Now this is a half a cup of brown sugar, and I just like to kind of crumble it in my hand, you know, that real soft brown sugar, and sprinkle it right on top. Okay, kind of get it evenly distributed and fully broken up, because I don't want big clumps of brown sugar in my dish. I want a little bit in every single bite, okay? So we'll get that half a cup of brown sugar. Ooh, this is gonna be so tasty and delicious, and everyone is gonna be asking for your secret recipe. This will go into my 400-degree oven for about 40 minutes. Let's cook it up. Let's do this. 40 minutes later, and oh my goodness, does this smell good? Let's check it out. Ooh, that looks so good. Now I'm just gonna take my spoon here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna mix everything together, really incorporating that ketchup, the mustard, and all that yumminess with those beans. Oh, that is so tasty. Look at that. Oh man, the peppers cooked in there with those onions, and of course that delicious brown beef. So good. Now that mustard and ketchup is fully mixed in there, I could pop this back into the oven and let it cook a little longer, or just keep it on warm, but I have got to give this a taste. So we'll get those beans in there again with that meat. This is perfect for a family gathering, or if you need to bring a side dish, bring this. You're gonna impress everybody and they're gonna want your recipe. Here we go. Let's give it a taste. They're hot. Those are awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget, share this recipe with your friends. It's too good not to.